Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. We're out here at the ledge, dropping down for some, hopefully, triggers. It was kind of dirty and cold inshore. I was hoping to troll for some wahoo, but didn't get on any bait. Nothing really looked good, so we ran out here. Water's warmer, maybe a little clearer, so maybe we'll get some bottom fish and then get back on the troll, so stay tuned. So today we're doing some bottom fishing at the ledge. Ledge is where it kind of drops down, especially around northeast Florida. It's kind of a gentle slope for about 60 miles, and then you get to the ledge, and it goes from about 160, 170 to 200, and then it really starts getting deep. This ledge can be a great place to catch some bottom fish like triggerfish and vermilion snapper. Be like a good one.
Yeah, really big trigger. Take me about 3 days to get him up, but he's about 6-7 pounds. I'd be happy. That's one of what we call a full play trigger, isn't it?
He's only 5 pounds. How you gonna feel?
I'll be all right. If he's the keeper, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I get his head coming on, I can reel a bunch. Oh, he got off! What in the freaking boat? Oh my goodness!
Nothing there?
First trigger's off. Oh, that's my line. That's what I was doing. Yeah, but I had a fish. Yeah, it definitely had a fish.
Today the current's not really bad, which is helpful. The wind's a little strong though. So what I'm doing is I'm using the boat to kind of keep the guys on the fish. We don't have a trolling motor with spot lock. So, I'm the spot lock. I gotta hold the crew on the area as best I can, keeping them into the wind. Another option would be to anchor, but generally I like to be able to drift a lot of times and kind of control it. And I feel like it helps to move around slightly along the ledge throughout the day. So having an anchor would be a lot of constant, pulling in and dropping back out and trying to hit your spot dead on. I just feel like it's a pain sometimes.
Double. Sea liner and a trigger.
There we go.
We got the combo meal that time, didn't we? Both of them were keepers too.
Yeah, they look pretty good. No hits.
Nah. Back down. Is it something you think would be worth anchoring on, Jeremy, or probably not?
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't feel like there's much current. Just the wind is kind of pushing us, but it doesn't seem like the current's bad. There you go.
And that would be liner.
There you go. I got some keep it.
Is that legal?
Yeah, we'll double check it. It's gotta be at 12, but
What'd you get?
I think I got a vermilion.
Keeper?
I think so. There's yeah, the cool up there, that side piece. Dang it.
You get another 40? Yeah. What is that?
I like your third one.
Still on?
Yeah.
Still on?
Yeah, it was marking pretty good. Looks like there's something at 100 feet, about halfway down. So you may get a bite on the way down.
Y'all gotta get on the way down.
Probably the triggers up there, or maybe vermilion up there. You got one, Leon?
Oh, it just got off. That was a good one, too.
We started the morning off trying some rigs my dad made out of 30-pound fluoro, double hook rigs. And they were definitely catching some fish, but the issues were that the sharks were getting to our fish and you know, pulling off, and sometimes 2 fish were getting on 2 big triggers. I think they were breaking off. I think 30-pound could work good, especially if there's not any sharks around, but I would probably do just a single hook rig so there's not 2 fish fighting against each other. In that case, 30 pounds should work just fine. We switched to heavier line, about 50 or 60 pound, and we started having problems with sharks, which is kind of unusual because usually I haven't had many sharks take triggerfish. I've had them take plenty of other fish. Triggerfish, I don't know, they got some tough hide, and it was funny, even a lot of times, you know, you feel that shark hit the triggerfish, all of a sudden your line would take off. And like, you fight it, and sometimes you get the triggerfish back. It's like the sharks would let go. It was too much pressure for them. You know, their skin would be tore up, but not necessarily cut in half. So they're a very tough fish. Nah, I need to bump around. One's out and gets his up, I'll move. There we go. Got a beeliner. Is your rig okay?
Mine?
Yeah.
One of the hooks broke. I tried 3 times.
About 190 feet right now. Gotta be pretty accurate. Get the boat, calculate the drift, all that stuff. Thankfully the current doesn't seem bad. It's just a little bit of wind. Get him that time? Oh man. Yeah, it's pulling line now.
Oh yeah.
Getting some hits.
Oh!
Yeah,
That 30-pound tense line just don't hold up.
yeah, if you got one on, especially if there's sharks around, just get them up. You got one, Leon? Hopefully we can get him before the sharks do.
I think you just got him.
Ah, dang it.
I was trying to get him up quick.
You got a good one, Leon?
Yeah. I had good fish on. Felt like a good trigger.
I think you need a...
That shark.
Yeah, seems like we got sharks. Well, dang sharks all around. So because we were getting sharked a lot, we put a little bit heavier rigs on. I think it's about a 50, 60 pound rig versus the 30 we had. But I've been able to get on them is good. I'm kind of working up and down the ledge. I don't know if the sharks came in and shut them down or they just moved on.
Yeah.
Seems like you got them that time.
Yeah. You got him that time? Keep the sharks off of it.
Yeah. But you got a bigger rig so you can put more heat on it if you need to. Yeah. Still marking. Double trigger. There we go. Need a hand? There we go.
2 of them.
Yeah.
We do that about 10 times, guys. That'd be time to go catch a washer.
Yeah. At least we know there's some triggers down there. That's definitely nice when you catch some triggers. There's some good fish down there. Marking a little stuff on the bottom. Got the place ourselves at least. Still a little windy, but it's not too rough. It's supposed to lay down, so hopefully it'll be a slick ride back. At least the current's not too bad either. It's really not too hard to stay where I need to stay because I can just point into the wind. The current we're crisscrossing and it could get really complicated. I got another one.
Yeah.
And it's a, there we go, trigger and a grunt. trigger and a grunt.
First, and then I let him down and then cut the trigger.
Nice. Looks like we're marking them pretty good right now. Yeah, should be getting bites any second. Come on guys, I want all three of y'all hooked up. Yeah, 2 for 3.
I just got shot. No, you're not.
You got him. Probably just a big trigger. Oh. There we go.
Shark.
Well, maybe at least you kept the shark off the outing for him to catch his fish. You got anything, Dad?
Yeah.
There you go. Good guys, thing else got the shark. Y'all make the most of it.
He's off.
I feel like we're going every other triggerfish and vermilion. Triggerfish and vermilion. It's like they're taking turns down there eating. Yeah, I think a shark got to hold that one. What do you think?
Yeah.
Dang, nice trigger too. You got one out?
Yeah.
There we go.
This is home.
That's what a whole trigger looks like. And
Yeah. You might get a little smidge off of them. I never knew they would eat the triggers like that. There you go. Got him?
No vermilion.
You want to get it back for me?
It's a good alternative.
What?
There's that shark again. I think it's a vermilion.
Yeah. He's a trigger. He's a little one. He's probably a keeper, but he's still not great. He's pretty good. He's a vermilion.
Yeah, you called it.
We get a limit of vermilions, wouldn't be bad, would it?
Yeah, those are good too.
Then we can start catching some other stuff. You got him out, Leon? Yeah.
Trigger this time?
No, it's low.
Okay.
Shark behind the boat. Is that a shark or total?
I think a shark. There you go. You got him that time.
Yep.
Yeah. Heard to beat the clock. This is beat the shark. Dang it. Not the triggerfish we were hoping for. Hey, you got a good vermilion at least. Remember, triggerfish and vermilion both have small mouths, so I use small hooks. Small little circle hooks. Strong ones, because they are very tough. And having a good, strong, small circle hook is nice, because a lot of times when you take the hook out of the triggerfish's mouth, if it's like a real thin circle hook, you'll just bend it up and have to replace it. But a thick one allows you to really get that hook out and just keep using it. Saves you a little bit of time. With sea bass, even though a sea bass can be smaller than a triggerfish, they have a much bigger mouth, so I can get away with a big circle hook to the big bait. But triggerfish and vermilion, small circle hooks and smaller baits, so they can quickly eat it, swallow it, and then get hooked up on them. So yeah, we're just bumping around, kind of get my drift figured out, and it's not terribly hard to work with. I'm trying to stay on the high side of the ledge, like say high side, like 178 versus 195. Seems to be better lately. When I first started, deeper was better. It seems like it changes, so you just got to pay attention and kind of move with the fish. Maybe we switch things up. Maybe you'll get the trigger and Alton will get the.
Yeah.
There, he got the vermilion just now. So.
How big is it gonna be? 12?
12.
Same size as that one by your foot.
That's to the fork or to the tip?
Overall.
Overall. You made the cut. That's a grunt.
That's a giant grunt.
Wow. We can keep him, don't we?
Yeah, you can. I actually ate a big one once.
What did he get?
A giant grunt.
Look at that grunt, Al.
Oh, yeah. That grunts are actually not bad, dude.
That's what I heard. They're real good.
Yeah, I think they both got one now.
Alright, I'm going back down here.
You're on the wrong side of the boat, JJ.
That ain't nothing to do there now.
Guess we should see what they bring out before we judge.
You come up with a couple of amberjacks and I'm going to be hating on it for amber. How close are you guys to the bottom?
I fish right on the bottom.
Have you been on the bottom, Houghton?
Oh yeah. A shark come up and just pulled mine right off. I'm actually, I'm catching mine. I'm right on bottom with a little bit of slack. Another big grunt.
Two big grunts. Look, he looks rough. Did something grab him?
Yeah, I felt like something was trying to get him away.
Gotcha. You can see the scales on his. Or
I had one.
got him?
Go back out or hold it?
I guess hold up. I'm not marking as much now. I'll bump us up once he gets his up.
It's a grunt I used to get one. Foul hook.
Yeah, some jumbo grunts.
Really good, cool. Yep. Is that what you put? Yeah.
Little grunt.
Yeah. Did you get yours?
They both got one.
Came off.
Oh dang. My dad's came off, yours came off. Hopefully Houghton can bring one in.
I think I caught out.
I had a nice trigger at least.
Al got one in?
Yeah,
What did you get?
trigger. I moved us up like 100 yards further up the ledge and had 3 pretty good hits, 1 trigger, so I think it helped to change it up a little bit. Got yours? Let's see if it sticks.
A long way.
On the top.
Definitely good triggers.
Long ways down.
Dang, how far are you down there, you little bird?
I'm just taking line, right? It's not like those leader. There you go.
Oh, nice fat one though, ain't it?
Yeah. Those are the first triggers we've had in a while. 2 boats up ahead of us. Maybe. Doesn't look like they're moving right now. Big vermilion. A lot of stuff marking now. Should be getting some good hits. I got it recording my depth recorder screen, so I'll have it playing for you guys. See what we're seeing. You can see what it looks like on Seymour and on my depth recorder. And one thing about the area, you know, these fish aren't holding dead on a single spot. Like, I can come back the next day or next week or next year and they'll probably be somewhere around that area, but not like dead on that spot. I think they move up and down. And even throughout the day, I found a lot of times I would just change my spot a little bit, maybe 100 feet or 100 yards, just kind of move up or down the ledge and try to hit it. And it would work well. Like when I wasn't catching trigger for a little while, I'd move around and it seemed like we'd start catching them again. So I think the fish were just moving around and maybe the sharks were pushing them in and out. So us hitting other spots along the ledge, I think helped us to, you know, stay on the fish and stay away from the sharks a little bit better. So don't be afraid to move around and hit different spots, you know, while you're fishing there.
What you got, Captain?
I don't know, man. Hopefully not a shark.
We're right there on top of the fish, though. Maybe you got a big, it felt like a shark now. Maybe it's the double header triggers. Yeah, we're right there on them. You making headway on them? Big old hammerjack or a shark. He don't like it either, does he? Did he get off? Maybe it's a big cobia. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Got him coming now?
They got them over there somewhere.
We got each other?
Yeah.
Okay. You got both of you? Lines. Oh, nice. Oh, look. Check this out. Another shock attack.
Because there seemed to be a lot of sharks around, what I was doing was putting the drag pretty tight, and as soon as I got a fish on, I was reeling like a madman trying to get that fish up. If you have an electric reel, it might be a good thing to use. Like I had the PC fun, I didn't bring it that day, which I should have, and I think that would have been helpful. Not so much to, you know, get the fish in, but just get the fish in faster than the shark can, you know, find the fish and steal it from me. I've heard of guys using electric, you know, reels for like wahoo fishing and stuff down in South Florida and the Bahamas, mainly just to get the fish in fast and avoid the sharks. So it's something may have to try to do for bottom fishing as well. But electric reel or no electric reel, just remember when you get a fish on, just, I mean, you start cranking, keep that reel in high speed if it's a 2-speed, and just, you know, give it your best. I mean, really get it up fast, and that'll give you your best chance of getting them in.
Hey, Jeremy.
I was reeling like crazy, trying to get them up.
You still got yours?
Yeah. Yeah, real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes with fishing with double rigs, especially because there were vermilion around, you try to get a couple fish on at the same time. And if there are sharks around, you can by all means do that. It's a great tactic. But you just got to play the conditions, you know. If the sharks are bad today, just when you get that first fish on, get them up quick.
All right, we got doubles. Seems like they're on the drop side right now, guys. We have a triple header going. This is beat the shark. Looks like y'all doing good, okay though.
We got each other.
He only got part of yours, didn't he? He ripped it more than he got any meat, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, what we got? Oh, there's a nice trigger. Is that a queen? No, thought it was, but it's not.
Look at mine.
Look. Oh, look at the shark behind him. Zoom out. The shark was right there.
But we made it back to the dock. It was pretty windy. Not like real big waves, but it was kind of annoying out there. And coming in, it kind of slicked off, and pretty decent ride back. But we're here now. Had a fun day catching some triggerfish and some vermilion, and kind of working through them, getting past the sharks. And I hope you guys learned a few things about what we do. Yeah, I feel like bottom fishing, any kind of fishing, you know, it's very I mean, it's not like a machine, you know. You're not just gonna go out there and do the same thing every day. You got to read the conditions and deal with different issues, and however the fish are biting and moon phases, and you just it's kind of the fun of it. So hopefully you guys learned some tips about finding the fish and staying on them. If you guys got any tips or suggestions, by all means comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and find us on our other social media platforms. We'll see you next time on Real Hazardous.